Hello everybody, welcome to our free webinar about how to strengthen your position as terminology professional. My name is Gabriele Sauberer. I'm director of the TermNet group. So what about the facts and figures? A recent TermNet survey revealed that 37% of terminology professionals are personally struggling with my weak position in the organization. 36% with lack of recognition as terminology professional, and 27% are struggling with lack of appreciation of my work. This sums up to alarming 90% of terminology professionals who suffer from these three very frustrating working conditions. So in our webinar on April 12th, we focused on two highly efficient and effective strategies, how to open up new resources and raise awareness for terminology management. And today we will talk about how to strengthen your position as terminology professional in your organization, how to overcome the weak position, the lack of recognition, and the lack of appreciation of your work. So what can we do? First of all, we need a clear vision of our stronger self as terminology professional, about who we want to be and how does it feel to be strong, recognized and appreciated. And second, of course, we need to come up with strategies how to get there. Yes, you know this slide from our last webinar. This is Kim Cameron's amazing deviance continuum. Last time we used it to illustrate the goal we have with terminology management. It is to excel, to flourish, to be on that side, to enjoy the positive deviance and not to mess around with deficit gaps. Today, it shows us very clearly that if we want to go from weak to strong, we are in the deficit gap again. If we want to go from lack of to no lack of, to the normal, let's say, we are in the deficit gap again. So what shall we do? What do we want? My suggestion is to go for the abundance. Let us go here towards the positive deviance, to the abundance. Let us go for the extraordinary when it comes to your stronger self as terminology professional. Let us dream big, think big. Let us create our vision. Oops. So please close your eyes now and think about it. What does it feel? How does it feel and look like to have a strong position, to be a recognized professional, to do an appreciated work? Strong, recognized, appreciated. How do you feel when feeling strong as a terminology professional? What do you wear? What do you say? How do people talk to you? What do they say? This is called mental training, and I'm very fond of. It helps us to control and influence our thoughts, our emotions, our body, and our actions. It is great and it works, believe me. If you want to learn more about that, just shoot me an email. So to be strong could look like this. Is this our goal? Is this what we want? Is this how we want to look like? Or like that? For the ladies, I do love high heels, but not the pain. I do prefer this picture and vision of my stronger self, to kick it like Beckham, to be focused, to be successful, to be strong, to be in control of what I'm doing, of my work, to rely on my strength, on my knowledge and skills. Or this one, yeah? Knowing my strength, being very quiet, yeah? But concentrated. ZRS, this is all these cards and the amazing tool to pick one of these pictures and to work on your vision and your goals, yeah, is on that website. And ZRM stands for Zürcher Ressourcenmodell. This is a psychology tool, a great thing, only can recommend it, developed by Maja Storch. She is a Swiss psychology and psychotherapist, and it's really great and fun, yeah, to play with these cards. So highly recommend. So what do we want and how do we get it? Yeah? What's our vision, and then what is the corresponding strategy to go there? We want power, yeah? And power means influence. What if you would train all the new employees of your company? Wouldn't this mean that terminology is important, that your job is important, that you are important? What if you are consulting the executive board? You offer your help because you're strong, because you have the knowledge and skills to manage the most visible and most sensitive part of their business. It is language and communication. Use your strength to get more power and influence. You're smart? Then rely on the smart solutions you're going to develop to get more influence. You are good at anything, yeah? Then do that. You're shy? Then build alliances. As we discussed last time in our webinar, find and manage important stakeholders. Remember that slide and use the power and wisdom to build alliances and partnerships. Look it up again, listen to the recorded webinar from April, and get trained in our online courses. What do you want? You want respect? This means you want to be accepted. First, make yourself and your work visible. People might not know you and what you are doing, and most likely they have no idea about what your work is all about, what terminology and terminology management is all about. Launch the term of the week or of the day or of the month in your company newsletter or blog or intranet. Awareness and visibility are key. We discussed it in our last webinar about the resources for terminology management, if you remember. Or another example, another strategy. Your business card could be a terminology business card with your coordinates at one side and a term with its definition at the other side. Cool new idea. Why not? Make appointments with the executive board members. Meet them at a regular basis. Get heard and write about it so that everybody knows about it. Get certified. Show that you're part of an international community of terminology professionals who deliver high-quality certified services. This is one of the most frequent feedbacks we get from our alumni, from our ECQA certified terminology managers, that it did make a big difference when it comes to their standing in the company, to their position, and to their acceptance as a professional. They are certified. It is really a proof that you are an internationally recognized expert. Yeah? And our trainings prepare you for the certification, and it's available for various levels: basic, advanced, different subject fields, and engineering. We have international organizations, etc. What do you want? You do want status, which is the desire for social standing and contacts. Salary, office space, parking lot. This is important, because it shows the value you and your work bring to the company. To have an assistant, a secretary, a terminology team is important indeed. Terminology work cannot be done all alone in splendid isolation. Yeah? You have to have a decent budget. It's needed. It's needed for travels, for trainings, for certification. Yeah? We discussed that in our last webinar, yeah? How to raise funds. Meet your coworkers, impress them, establish terminology rounds where you meet with key stakeholders and partner with them. And again, use your strength. Don't mess around with the deficit gaps. Do you have a sense of humor? Do you like humor? Then use terminology cartoons or irony. Go for that. Are you good at learning and curiosity? Then design a cool terminology app with the IT guys in your company. I learned that in China. Chinese colleagues have a lot of terminology apps available, and they are all attractive and nice. Do you have a lot of empathy? Then offer your help and advice to those who have the most pain with inconsistent terminology. All that will raise your status. We do not have so much time today as last time. That's why already, yeah, I would like to give you a first summary. In a weak position, we want power. We need influence and we need alliances. That's the strategy how to get there, how to be more powerful. And don't be afraid of power. This goes for the ladies. This goes for my colleagues. It's more a gender thing. It's more female thing to be a little bit afraid of power. It's negative, or only these, only the guys want to achieve power. That's nothing for me. It is something for you. We all need power. It just depends on which influence we want to take and to have. Yeah? We want to have a very positive influence. We want to make terminology management successful in our organizations. We want to be a strong terminology professional, highly renowned, respected, with influence. With a good, positive influence, of course. That's why we do need power. And we are not alone. There are plenty of people within our organization who will support us, who are quite in favor of terminology management. And there are so many colleagues, peers, networks outside our organization. That's why we are here for you and offer you all kinds of support and help you need. If we suffer from lack of recognition, we want respect. We want to be accepted. And to reach that goal, we need visibility. We need certification. We need to prove the world that terminology is a great and valuable thing, and that we are not alone, sitting there in our little office space, all isolated, but having a strong community to support us, and to certify that we are part of a strong international community of terminology professionals. People always look at me quite, surprised when I am talking about language industry and terminology industry. Oh, is there an industry? Interesting. I didn't know that. Don't be angry. It's like that. Let's face it. That's how the world still is. And people are quite, open-minded then when you are talking about the billion-dollar industry we're all in, and the growth of that industry. There is a fascinating study of European Union made after the financial crash in 2008, 2009. And it turned out about all the industries affected from, and actually all of them were quite miserable and affected from that financial crash, except one industry. Ta-da! It was the language industry with an amazing annual growth, you know, so of 5% at that time, which was wonderful, you know, and it's going on. Yeah, that's a growing industry, but people do not know it. Yeah? It's our responsibility to spread the word, to make our profession visible, yeah, in a positive and attractive way, yeah, and to show our certificates. If you suffer from lack of appreciation of your work, again, you need status and you do need social contacts. You do have to raise funds and use the budget for the benefit of all. It's as simple as that. For yourself, for your team, for your company. If you do not have a budget, if you are not in the financial system, then you are not existing. It's quite logical then that you will have a very low status. And if you have, again, if you have no budget, no resources for co-workers, for your team, for your travels, for your trainings, yeah, then you are a nobody, that's for sure. Yeah, this is how the world is still working. Yeah? And it's not that difficult as it might seem to us in dark hours, yeah, when we really feel exhausted and frustrated and think that the world is mean. But it is doable. Also in these hours, please remember, you are not alone. There is an entire nice, wonderful, crazy international community out there to support you, to share with you, to share all the knowledge, share all the experience, share tools, share trainings, share everything. We have a MOOC, online, massive open online course, the first terminology MOOC ever. It doesn't cost anything. You can join anytime. It's a first crash course for those who are not yet the professionals. We get a lot of feedback from colleagues from the translation industry. Oh, but I'm not a terminology professional. What do I need to do, etc. Well, you are a terminology practitioner, because as translator you can't do translation without terminology, of course, as we all know. But you might not have yet the skills and competences to manage terminology properly, and that's why we have all these trainings up and running, from the MOOC, the massive open online course, which is for free, to all our online trainings for any level. So there is help out there. It's available, it's affordable. So to strengthen yourself, this is definitely a key issue to consider. What do you want? How do you want to get there? What can you do? Right now, not tomorrow, not in next month, not in October, right now. And you always can use your strength, and you have to use your strength. A network is strong per definition. Join the terminology communities. It's not only our TermNet group out there. You also have, because we are for institutional members. So as an individual member, I would recommend to go to EIFT, the European Terminology Association. And it's really, they have very low fees. There is no excuse not to join such a community. If you are self-employed, if you have a small company, or if you work in a smaller organization, it's a very low fee. for you in the TermNet group. So you could become member of the International Network for Terminology. Yeah? Get a lot of great benefits from that membership, get reduced fees for all these events, etc. Yeah? Whatever you do, use your strength. Don't think that oh, it's such a shame and the others should change. They will not. We can only change what is under our control. That's why it's so important to play with these pictures. Yeah? I show you the difference again. Yeah? Let me show you that again. Yeah? This is how we think strength is expressed. Yeah. Wow, you need muscles. It's all, you know, it's a challenge. It's heavy. It's not that heavy. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this strength. Nothing is heavy there. And look at this picture. So focused, so playful. Yeah. And you will find, if you go to that website and play around with these cards, you will find exactly one picture for you, expressing who or how you want to be, yeah, as a strong professional in a strong position in your organization. Yeah. This is amazing. And then you have all the tools also to really do your mental training, to visualize your strong position. You visualize your office space. Yeah? And if you do these exercises, if you maybe we will create another webinar only on that, how to identify your strength and how to work with mental training to reach your goals. This is for any business, of course. Yeah, this is for any goal you might have in your life. But for us, a community which still has the need to justify our existence, to educate our clients, to explain what actually we are doing. It is really important not to get exhausted, yeah, and to be very focused on our goals. Power, respect, status, yeah, and using our strength to get there. Not making the mistakes to look only at the negative things, yeah, and the difficulties and the, you know, oh, I'm not a, let's say I'm not a management type. I can't do that. I'm too shy. I'm too that. Yeah, this will not work. Of course, this is what we call the negative spiral. Yeah, yeah, you will it will lead you downwards, not upwards. Yeah? But if you focus on the positive things, also the things you have, the nice colleagues you have who do appreciate what you are doing, because they could know you, and you have the opportunity to show them and to explain them how valuable your work is. Yeah? They will support you. You have to identify them. Yeah? You have to build strong alliances with them, and then you will reach your goals. Here comes my call for action for today, because, well, today in Vienna it really does not look like, but actually summer is near, very near. We have 9th of May today, so summer is near, and here we go. This wonderful city is waiting for you. It's Cologne in Germany, and this is where our this year's Terminology Summer School will take place, in Cologne, from 10th to 17th of July. It's always the second week in July we have our summer schools. This year it is in Cologne, and Cologne is a wonderful city. Yeah. The weather is not always that great, but the beer and the culture and the Stammtisch and the terminology breakfast and whatnot is excellent. Yeah. You will love it. You will have all the opportunities to meet your peers, to get stronger and more recognized and more respected together, because it's really it's magic when all these 70, 80 people from all over the world meet and exchange knowledge and support each other. It's really it's very, very helpful and healing actually when you share also your pains, of course, but mainly we share a lot of good humor, a lot of laughter and joy, combining this pleasant summertime and in a beautiful city like Cologne, with hard work, hard work on your terminology projects. You will get the opportunity also to present your terminology project, and more our summer schools are full week preparation courses for the certification, for this ECQA Certified Terminology Manager Certificate. ECQA standing for European Certification and Qualification Association. You will find all the details on our website, www.termnet.org. I just want to stress that please don't miss Cologne 2017. It is lovely, and we look very, very much forward to meeting you there. Get stronger, get recognized, get appreciated. Register at the Ultimate Summer School. Why to be modest? I'm really such a fan of this great event. Since 10 years, it's really flourishing. We did it actually since our foundation in almost 30 years ago, but it was growing and growing, and really for the last 10 years, it is just booming and flourishing, and it's word of mouth. People come there, send a delegation year by year. You will always have colleagues from China, from African countries, from United Nations translation departments, from companies all over the world, large ones, small ones, always with a quite strong focus also of automotive and engineering industry. So and universities, then researchers joining us. Yeah, this is this magic mix of industries and people from these industries that makes our terminology summer school really an event, an adventure, and really magical. Yeah. If you cannot join us this year, allocate your budget to the next year, to 2018. As I said, it will be great. We will celebrate like crazy because it's our 30th anniversary at TermNet, and of course Vienna is a very beautiful city. Yeah, very colorful, again, very open-minded, great place to have a summer school. Again, the format is one full week, Monday to Friday, with 1.5 days dedicated to your terminology projects, yeah, to present them, to discuss them with all the professionals there. We have a bunch of trainers from all over the world. It is wonderful. Yeah. They will give you direct advice, yeah, how to improve your work, or you can also join each and every day. We have the so-called terminology breakfast. Yeah. We will not serve you breakfast. No, we will serve you food for thoughts. We will pick those topics you are most interested in, and then we will discuss it after the conference day and the summer school day is starting. Yeah. In the morning we will have this terminology breakfast, and in the evening we will organize. In Cologne we call it the Stammtisch. Yeah, the Germans, they love this Stammtisch. There you sit each and every evening. That means Stammtisch, and then you enjoy the beer or whatever drink you would like. And you will have the opportunity to discuss after this great day of terminology trainings and topics. You will enjoy the discussions with your peers, and with the trainers. They will also join us for that. In Vienna we call it happy hour. It's more posh, but in Cologne it's the Stammtisch. You will love that as well. The only thing you need to do is to shoot us an email at to events@termnet.org. You have all the information also at the website, but for all the details you might need right now, it's sufficient to shoot us an email. Yeah. If you cannot show up in person, yeah, of course it is. It's more expensive when you have to pay also your travel and accommodation costs, or your organization. That's clear. That's why our online trainings are booming as well. They prepare you in a very intense way to the certification as well, within 3 months. Yeah, this is the format. You have more time. Yeah, it is not online learning alone. It is blended learning, meaning that we have great so-called live webinars, yeah, where for 1.5 hours the trainers will have live webinars discussing with you the so-called skill units, which are important to sit the exam afterwards, and it's not only a written exam, it's also an oral exam. You present your terminology project. In this case it will be online in the form of a webinar, and 2 ECQA certified assessors, terminology assessors, will then discuss your project with you, and will assess it, yeah, and give you a mark for that, yeah, because this is part of the overall exam, and after that oral exam you will qualify to sit the written exam, which is in the form of a multiple choice test. So here we go. And this was it for today. Oops. Thank you so very much for your commitment, for joining us today. We have plenty of time now for question if you need further information or want to raise an issue. In any case, I will be more than happy to meet you at one of our terminology summer schools or trainings or coachings. And now the floor is yours. I will have an eye. Please just write your comments and questions. Slide 16, shouldn't it be weak position? I will look that up. 16, 16, 16. What is there? Yes, the weak position is, yeah. It was a long week, obviously. Thanks for that. That's a typo. Yeah, of course, it's the weak position. Thanks for that comment. So any further questions? Any comments? Where can I see the April webinar? That's a good thing. We have a blog. I will send out the link again. Yeah, we have a blog where we uploaded it. I will send you the link where you can directly access the recorded webinar, and it will be there. Yeah. So no problem. Good hint, yeah, for those who did not join us last time. A pleasure. Yeah, I will also send the link to our MOOC. I think this could, if you are not yet that advanced in terminology management, this could be a nice start. And by the way, this is only a 3 weeks course. Yeah, it's for free. You just have to register at a learning platform. It's called Ruzuku. I will send out this link again, and then you can learn on your at your own pace. And one of the webinars we have there recorded for you is live from the Terminology Summer School of 2016. 2016, last year, yes, 2016. And this is quite cool. Then you can see how it looks like when the participants of the summer school do their presentations, you know. Great, so I will send you the link to the April webinar and the link to the MOOC. I note that down. Yes, definitely. Would you please send your slide to the participants for future reference, especially for the website? I will do that. Yes, of course. You will receive the slides, yeah, in a follow-up email. A good idea. Yes, yes, I do that. Thank you very much also for your nice comments. Great, great. And it's a monthly webinar. We like it so much, actually. We have been approached many times to do such a series of webinars, of trainings, really also for free. Yeah, and we take that serious. Of course, we cannot have it every week or so, and not for 1.5 hours, because our usual, the paid webinars, if you wish, they are longer. They are 1.5 hours. Yeah? We will design that for you as well. But we started this year with this series. It's each and every month we will raise a topic which is really important for you. That's why we did that survey, and we will continue. We will ask you also, and in particular, those who already attended a webinar, yeah, asking you for your feedback and what are your burning questions, you know, because it must be relevant for the community. We do not want to discuss things which, you know, are not important for the majority of our colleagues. Yeah, so I'm excited. I have so many ideas, but I need your feedback, of course. I need to make another survey if I'm on the right way, so to say. Yeah, it was amazing, actually. The survey we did pretty much confirmed what we thought our community would be most interested in, which is no wonder, because we have in all these summer schools, in all our trainings, you know, we talk a lot with people, and we get great feedback with suggestions also what would be valuable for you in the future. Yeah. Yeah. How much does the summer school in Cologne cost? The costs are all at the website. Yeah. Maybe we could have a look at that online. We still have time, no problem. TermNet.org. Yeah. Because the summer school itself, the fees are the same. Yeah, the fees for the online trainings are the same as for the summer school. And I tell you, this is, by the way, one of our next webinars about the language industry certification system, how to prepare for an ISO 17100 certificate. So if you are a translation professional, I can recommend. Yes. So here you have everything about Terminology Summer School. I will include that link in the PowerPoint presentation right now, not to forget. Yeah, here we go. We will do that. Here we go. Summer School. Yes. Oops, better not. Okay, email. Here we go. We will go to slide 16 and the week. That's funny. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, let's go back to the, yeah, and here actually you have all the fees. Yeah, and as I said, yeah, of course you must. Cologne is not that expensive, actually, nor is Vienna, because there are so many nice and new hotels. They actually offer fair prices. Yeah, but and this is all excluding VAT. Yeah. So for large enterprises, you have 980. Yeah. For small organizations, you have 820, and the definition of large and small and medium is here. University staff the same. Yeah. For self-employed people, one-person enterprises, it's 650 euro, and for students, it's 390. And if you are a member already of TermNet or AILIA, this is the Canadian Language Industry Association, or EIFT, this is the Terminology Association for individual membership I mentioned, then you get even 20% discounts. Yeah. So this is it, and this is actually the same for the online trainings, but of course without additional fees for travel and accommodation. And here is also everything you need to do to apply, and to first you register, etc., because of course seats are limited. That's why I'm pushing you a little bit, yeah, to seize the opportunity to go for it, because you can't have a summer school with 150 person. Then it's a conference, but not a summer school, where really this interactive part is very important for us. You should learn and benefit from the knowledge in the room and from the knowledge of the trainers each and every day. It's very intense, yeah, but actually all of us, we're so energized even after the entire week. Yeah, we are not tired. We're really so much enjoying it. It creates a dynamic that's incredible. Yeah. So really, whenever possible, join us this year. Join us in Cologne. If you can't do that, please schedule for next year, and allocate budget for that. For some larger organization, that's why we always start actually after summer school is before summer school. We start announcing in October, November already. We have always an early bird until end of December for the next year, yeah, because we know that some, like in the UN or European Union organizations, they always need to allocate the budget actually in summertime, yeah, or even before summer, for the next year. Yeah, so don't be disappointed when it will not work for this year. It will work for next year. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, you actually, all the information is here on the website. Yeah, so the program, the trainers, the best way to advertise the terminology summer school, yeah, is actually on the website. You always, this would be, we do not have a folder, we have such a PDF file where you have the preliminary program, you know, with the trainers there, and this is actually a great thing also to show and to promote then your participation. Yeah. So also then hotels, venue, everything is there. We are also quite proud that we each year we have great sponsors. Yeah. There is also still a call for sponsors if this is interesting for you or your organization. I don't know, but you see here all the, we're proud of that. Actually, we always have even competing tool providers in our community, because they are really valuable resources for you, and they are always present at summer schools, showing you the pros and the cons of their tool, and this is really a very nice opportunity. Yeah, and we always have a great dinner. We always have great social events. Good. Good, good, good. Thank you so very much for joining us.
Gabriele.
Yes, hello, Blanca, you're here.
Hi,
Hello, hello,
Gabriele. This is
hola,
Blanca.
hola, hola. This
Sorry,
is,
I
dear
was just
colleagues, no, no, dear
2 seconds
colleagues,
too late to say you hello at the beginning of the webinar.
this
Sorry
is
for
the
that.
queen of our terminology summer school. This is the baby, actually, of Blanca Nájera Vila.
Baby queen.
Now, Blanca is responsible for the trainings and also the summer school. She made summer school great within these last 10 years. And this is her email address. Yeah, this events@termnet.org. Here we go. Here we go. Blanca, that's great. Thank you for joining us. Here
I
we
just
go.
want
That is the email of Blanca Nájera.
I just want to interrupt you, Gabriele, because I
Not at
see so
all.
many
Not at all.
familiar faces in the participants list that I
Yeah, this is
cannot
wonderful.
stop to say hello, all of you, or all participants, or not all former participants coming from, or I see participants coming from, I don't know which terminology summer school, and I just want to say hello to Anna and Pia and Birgit and Hele and Lisa and Michaela, and also to Juan Carlos. I have recognized you on the list, Juan Carlos. I just want to say hello to them and that come again.
Yeah,
But,
you wouldn't believe that, by the way, dear participants. We have, Blanca, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was a
yes,
record of 5 times
yeah.
attending
Well,
terminology. Yeah.
this year is gonna be the 5th time for our very beloved Nico.
He earns an award, but he is telling us that really he was enjoying and benefiting from each and every one of our terminology summer schools.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's a great testimonial and the biggest fan actually we have, because 5 times this is really a record. That's great. Great. Thank you so much, Blanca, for for this nice intervention. And
You're welcome.
with this, I think we will close this webinar. I look very much forward to our next webinars. We will keep you informed, and please take action now. Seats are filling up very, very fast. Yeah, it is. I know it's only not even mid-May, it's beginning of May, but please don't hesitate. Just register, not only for the Cologne Summer School, but also for the October trainings. We start with the new training rounds in October, and it's filling up. Thank you so very much again. All the very best. Enjoy your rest of the day or your morning for those who joined us from North America. I look forward to meeting you soon again. Blanca, thank you very much again. I'm sure you will get a lot of questions from the participants of today, and we look very, very, very much forward to welcoming you in Cologne soon. All the best. Bye-bye. It was a pleasure having you with us today. Bye.